Multi-award winner Jessie J is one of the hottest pop stars on the planet right now, having hit the #1 spot in 19 countries worldwide, selling 11 million singles and over 2 million copies of her multi-platinum debut album, Who You Are. And like so many hit singles, and then the voice and all of that, and her style icon, and Jessie J. Good afternoon, how are you?
Good afternoon, I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, we're all very good, thank you very much. And you look great. Can you describe what you're wearing today?
I'm wearing a checkered green and black and cream, kind of all in one, with Tiny Tempers Disturbing London blazers.
Looks great.
Ta-da!
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Thanks.
I don't think it'd suit me.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Practical.
It's perfect for today.
Yeah.
Have you got an umbrella, though?
I always have an umbrella, always. I've got a Mickey Mouse umbrella that I take everywhere with me.
So, today, Jessie has published a fully illustrated book telling her own story in Nice to Meet You, My Story. Now, this is not like a typical kind of autobiography, really. We were describing it as kind of half style, half autobiography. Loads of great photos, loads of cool stuff in there. Can you kind of further describe it for me?
For me, I feel like I wanted it to be a bit like a magazine.
Yeah.
I just think sometimes pages and pages and pages and pages of words can be a bit overwhelming and a bit boring.
Yeah.
So I just wanted it to look more fun, and I spent hours on the layout and even the pictures in the background, the names of the chapters, just to be a real story from people understanding that this book isn't just about my career in the last 2 years, it's been about my childhood and my growing up and my kind of before everything took off and how I got there.
For people that don't know, how did you start out? I mean, when did you first know that you needed to perform?
Oh, well, my first words were jam hot. Yeah,
Really?
This is the boys from the Big Bed City. This is jam hot. And I was always singing when I was little. I was at dance school and I did plays and I was in Whistle Down the Wind, and there was a big difference between I want to do this and can I do this. And I think the moment where I felt like I can do this, I was probably about 16.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the photograph of you. I think you're 14, you're singing on holiday in Cornwall.
Yeah, singing Whistle Down the Wind.
Oh, right.
Classic.
So that was like a fun night where you were staying and you got up on stage and sang.
It's like a competition to win another holiday.
Did you win?
I think I did. There's a story in there that always makes me laugh. I remember my first ever performance, I was 3 and I sang Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with my sisters on recorder, and we got beaten by a 6-year-old that sang Lady in Red. I was gutted.
Oh, that's not on, is it?
I was gutted. So yeah, that's a story that's in there.
And your overview of your career, are you zeroing in on your career all of the time, or can you ever relax?
I can always relax.
Can you?
Yeah.
How do you relax?
My friends and my family. You know, the thing is that's hard is that to write songs that are from things that you're living, you have to live. If I don't ever have time just to do normal stuff and be in relationships or go out partying or have sad times, and I won't write songs that people can relate to, otherwise it's all just going to be about living in a bubble of work, and that's not a very interesting album to me. So I always make sure that I take some time out just to be not at work as everyone else does. I'm 25 next year, and
oh, blimey.
No, but you know what I mean, it's that age, it is that age, like you do, you know, 21's like and 25 you kind of start going, okay, what do I need, what do I not need? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but do you feel then at 25 or nearly 25 that you know more about what you want and what you want? So what do you want to achieve that you haven't already achieved?
It's a good question.
I definitely want to travel the world more, but in a personal way, like actually see more of it and enjoy music more organically, and really just kind of get to know different genres of music that I didn't know before.
I was watching you do something or other, I think it was one of the festivals in the summer, thinking just how good live performer you are.
Thank you.
And to that end, this is just my way of linking this in. I've got the Nice to Meet You tour dates. This is Jessie J's tour for next year. Thanks. It was
nice. That was lovely.
I've done this work before. Sunday 26th of February, Nottingham. Monday 27th, Brighton Centre. And then into March, I've got the LG Arena. This is the 1st of March. And then Manchester Arena, Motorpoint Arena, Sheffield. And then on to Liverpool, Cardiff, Bournemouth, London twice. And then Newcastle, Glasgow, Aberdeen, Belfast, Dublin, Manchester, Nottingham.
And then I'm going to sleep in.
Yeah, and then you have a sleep. And then the new album. When will the new album come out?
That is a good question.
Yes, and what's the answer?
I don't know. I'm about to disappear for 2 months to go to America.
Yeah.
And create new music.
Ah, that's good.
So fingers crossed it will be sooner than later. Let
me just take a break. We'll come back with Jessie J in a moment. Don't go away. Don't go away. We're back with Jessie J. Jessie J back with us, and we're talking about her book here, which is called Nice to Meet You, My Story. What was the most traumatic bit about the book? What's been the most traumatic time of your life?
Oh, living it and writing about it again is two different things, I suppose. I think the very detailed story of me being at Hamleys and experiencing my minor stroke, writing that back out made me realise how serious it was and how unprepared I was for what was about to happen.
What was the cause of the minor stroke?
Stress.
Right.
I had like 4 jobs, I was at college, I was in a girl group. Yeah, sometimes your body goes, wait a minute, I need to catch up, and you don't give it time to do that. I just unfortunately had a moment of that you never expect, that you're never prepared for.
No.
But yeah, writing about it, it was very exhilarating to know that I've come out the other side of it, being able to support other young people or anyone that lives with illnesses in secret.
Yeah.
That everyone has their moments of fear and bad health, that you've just got to try your best to believe that you can get better.
What do you say about when you're on The Voice? I mean, we've asked everybody this that's been on The Voice, and then suddenly the critics are sniping. How do you deal with that?
I actually, on the first series, I got more protective of the contestants and the artists than I did myself, because I'm very aware that for myself, I've got a team around me and I'm an amazing family, friends unit that have got used to it and that have been there from the beginning. But it was the artists that were getting criticised, that had never been on live TV before, that still have to get on the tube and do that normal stuff and still have the world, and still have the world kind of poking and prodding and watching and having an opinion. It's so easy to say ignore it, but at the same time you just have to really understand, and the way I deal with it is knowing that I'm not the only one that goes through it. It's one person. You cannot let one person get to you. You have to just go, I've got my light, I can see it, and anyone that's in the darkness needs to stay in the dark.
And you can't please all of the people all the time.
No, whatever you do, you're always going to disappoint somebody. It's sad that, you know, sometimes the focus can be on the negative, and I think sometimes you have to go, yeah, but look how many people are supporting you and tweeting you. And
now the other thing about you is, I mean, reflected in the book here is your style. You've got a definite, there's a
even that photo there when I was probably 4 in a very flowery dress.
There's some great photographs of you when you were very young, as you say, in the chapter entitled Family Ties. Were you completely happy with your mum digging out these photographs?
Yes, I was fully happy. I still pull those same faces now, and I had a bob even when I was that young.
You're also the bridesmaid at somebody's wedding.
Yeah, my sisters weren't too happy about that picture.
Yes, you all look lovely.
We all look like toilet roll decorations.
When are you going to shave your hair off, by the way?
Next March. I'm doing it with Comic Relief.
What?
Yes, I'm shaving my head live.
Told us last time, don't you remember?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
You end up looking like me.
The Tim Smith look.
Keep up, Tim.
No, I'm really excited actually. I think Comic Relief are a wonderful charity, and you know, there's so many things I want to do for charity, but one at a time, you know. And you seem completely and utterly still in control. I love you for it. Jessie's book, Nice to Meet You, My Story, is published today, and new series of The Voice. Do you know when that's coming back? The filming starts in December. I believe it starts to air next. I don't know.
Thanks for that information.
I'm really honest.
We'll keep an eye out for it.
We'll keep an eye out.
Anybody know
next? That's a new month that's just been added. I don't know month.
We're the BBC, so not confirmed. We'll find out.
No. Well, good luck with it anyway.
Thank you very much.
And good luck in America doing the new music as well.
You'll see me, I'm sure.
Jessie J.
Thank you, guys.